All right. Good evening to everyone out there, and thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday, January 28th. I'm sorry, welcome to the Cats Meow and Authentic Sister podcast flow. I am the Cats Meow.
And I, the authentic sister.
Hey, hey, hey now. Well, hello, Authentic Sister. This is podcast number 2. You're on a roll now, girl. We doing it and doing it. So we are going to this series is called
The look.
The Look. And it's based off of the perspective of what someone thinks about you when they see you. You know, they say first impressions is everything, right?
Yep.
So, and know you guys that most of our conversations and topics that we talk about here on our podcast, we've already been chopping it up for days, discussing stuff, and this is generally where we get our topics from. But we were on the topic about what authentic sister thought of me when she saw me for the first time, and my impression of her when I saw her. She still ain't letting me live it down, y'all. You'll find out why. So you get to go first, and you know.
Well, my first impression, because I ran across you a long time ago, and I just thought your musicality, your love for music was like mine. You
Right.
love music just the way I love music.
That's how we
And I
connect.
used to binge every video she put out. I liked them, but I never followed nor friended her. I
I
just
didn't know that, y'all.
I just would watch it and then watch the other one because the music after music was my taste, and I just never knew why I didn't follow her. I never knew that part. I thought she was very beautiful. That was my first impression. She was gorgeous. And I thought she was rich. Because I thought the Cat's Meow Club, I think, was the name of it,
It's me out
and I just
show.
thought she owned a theater or somewhere where you perform or something like that. That was my impression. So of course I'm not thinking, okay, this woman then own this and that. I ain't trying, yeah. Even though it's TikTok. Not that I
Right.
was intimidated because I don't really get intimidated by anyone. Never
Same.
starstruck, nothing. But I
Same.
just I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't. And so lo and behold, here we are, sisters on God. Ask me how that worked. Ask God. Mwah.
You
Mm.
have to.
Because that was this been what almost 3 years. I saw
Yeah.
her the first time 3 years ago. And
Now
we
I didn't know it was
became,
that long ago. I thought it
yeah,
was
it
like a
was like
year
in the
ago.
earlier part. Like what? 22 was
But
the
yeah, it would have to be because the
the
new account
20,
I
yeah.
had for a year.
Right. So it was in 22. The
Yeah.
ending of 22.
Right, because
Yeah.
we're just now in 25. So yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that was how long ago. Like almost when I just started TikTok. If it wasn't the ending of 22, it was the beginning of 23.
Wow.
And we didn't become something until 24.
Yeah, and it was the towards what the it was right around my birthday, like July,
Someone just
August.
came in. Hello, hello.
I'm so glad you're looking.
Go
Let
ahead.
me see. Let me see who's here. My favorite person. Hello, and thank you so much for
For
stopping
joining
in.
us.
There we go.
Mhm.
He always gives the most beautiful emojis. Thank you so much for being here with us. Um, so yeah, so here, she's telling me how her impression of me was, and She's like, you had all of those beautiful outfits. Let me tell you. I was like, girl, I didn't have no clothes because I had just gone through a bad ordeal with a slumlord who had stolen all of my clothes, brand new bags that had brand new boots still in the box, shoes in the box, brand new clothes. Like I'd had my entire wardrobe was just stolen right out from underneath me. And so when I first got on TikTok and I really started doing TikTok videos, I was asking all my girlfriends, hey, you got something I can wear so I can do a video? So I really had like the girls that I worked with and all my little girlfriends and the other hotels that worked at the other hotels and stuff. I literally had them borrowing their clothes. And here, my stage was in our um in the
In the
lobby
hotel, right?
of the hotel that I
But I
managed.
thought I thought she owned a club, or they did some form of, like, you
Yes.
know, what you call it, night, singing night. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me. So I just watched, you know.
Blessings right back to you. Thank you so much.
I
Yes.
just watched, and that was that.
I had people that thought that I lived in a mansion. They were like, man, that's a gorgeous, they would go, that's a gorgeous staircase, right? And I would be like, well, thank you, because, it is a
Mhm.
gorgeous staircase. But I
It
wasn't
is
thinking that people thought that this is my
that it was your
crib.
home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're like, man, you sure are lucky. Where?
So now, folks, let her tell you what she thought about me, because that's quite interesting.
Okay. All right. So so I seen that because I watch all the traffic on my TikToks, right? I watch all the traffic that comes through. So I would see that this authentic sister chick was watching my videos, but you did kind of, I think you was liking them back then. At some point
Yeah.
she Oh, look, Lele is here. Let me read this comment. Hi, Cats Meow, an authentic sister. I respect and honor and salute y'all. God bless you too, beautiful black queens. Amen. Yes, thank you so much,
Thank
Lele.
you.
All right now. So she's watching my stuff, right? But she's really not communicating with me. I just noticed that there's a pattern going on with this woman. And so
So
one
I
night,
did communicate. I did.
did
If
you?
the Yeah, I would, you know, if I love the song, I would say it. I did everything but follow. And that's the part I
Maybe
never
that's what
understood
it
why I didn't
was.
do that.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it was because
I just never followed.
you were engaging, but you never
Hmm.
followed me.
Hmm. And at
That's
that time, it wasn't so important
yeah,
that you know.
yeah.
And
Um,
I don't think it was intimidated. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't.
it wasn't time, like we've said. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
time
time.
yet. So now she's done something that sparked my curiosity that makes me go, well, let me go over here and check out who she is. Cause as I'm scrolling through FYP, she's live, right? So I'm on the outside in the hallway, you guys, and I'm watching her live. And
Hello.
I was like, who is this crazy Jamaican woman? But I
Yeah, I ain't even mad at her because I'm some
she ain't
sort
let
of
me
that,
live that down yet, girl. Let me tell you, because they gets put in the conversation. I did, because hear me out, you guys. This is why, and remember, this is about the look and our
Perception.
perspective
Hmm.
of what
Hmm.
we think we see in a person. And this is just to show you guys that even though they say you can judge a book by its cover and first impressions means everything, it doesn't mean that it's true.
Right.
Because
Getting to know someone.
getting to know somebody is how you find out what that look that you have put in your mind to
Hmm.
perceive this person as. The only way you're going to know is to
Hmm.
get to know that person. And that's where we
Hmm.
just judge people. And that was what I said to her. I apologized and I said, That's the human in me that judged off of a quick couple of
A
seconds
quick. Mm-hmm.
of a live that she was in. And let me explain to you what the live was. She was doing her craft. She was doing something. She was making something. Don't ask me what. I don't remember. I tend to not remember some things. Um, and all of a sudden, she got up and she started just dancing. And I was like, what the? And I don't listen when I tell you, I don't know why I even came to that thought. Like, damn, this is a crazy Jamaican lady right here. I can't tell y'all why I had that thought about her, except I was just honestly, the only thing I could think was that I just had a little mean streak in me at that moment because yeah, she's crazy. I'm crazy. Absolutely. You better know it. But it took for her, I think it was when she came into my live, is when I started to flip the perspective of what that little glimpse of what I saw of her in my live became so quickly just washed away. And I seen the actual person in front of me and was like, wow. I seriously did. I went, wow, wow. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I can rock with her. Hmm, yeah. And then this was like maybe a week or 2 weeks after you start coming into my live, and that ordeal with Shalimar and Jody Watley happened
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram, and she was like, I'm rocking with her. I'm gonna stay right there with her. I was like, well, come on, girl. I need me a sidekick. I need somebody to walk this walk with me. But yeah, here her view, her perspective of what she thought of me was completely wrong. I couldn't be more humble and not rich. Could not be more. But I just thought that this was a good topic to touch on, because it's something that everybody does. Everybody
Draw
summarizes
conclusion. Mm-hmm.
of a person based off
Mm-hmm.
of however they see them or however they may be acting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's an example. So I just did a TikTok video, a rage TikTok video, right? So anybody that was a new follower of mine, their first impression is either going to be, dang,
Mm-hmm.
she's crazy. She's not what I had an image of her being.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either A, you're gonna want to continue to follow me because you think that I'm
Mm-hmm.
full of drama and you like that stuff, or
Mm-hmm.
B, you're gonna leave because you're gonna be like,
You
dang, I
think the
thought you
same
had a
thing?
real
Yeah.
peaceful
Mm-hmm.
life, but you didn't take the time to find out,
To
well, what
know.
happened to make her rage like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we're living in a society right now of where everybody is summarizing somebody up and got a perspective on somebody that 9 times out of 10 it isn't
It's not
true.
so. Mm-hmm. And
So
also sometimes our summary or perspective of another can also something within us. If I'm having an off day, I'm not seeing everybody in the brightness of who I normally am. I'm
right.
seeing them when I'm feeling miserable or
Yep.
I'm sad or I'm feeling a little bit depressed. And I'm seeing things through, I always call it the glasses, a perspection of what I'm feeling.
The
So now
spectacles.
my feelings are being translated on who you are when that's not necessarily so. It's just the day that I'm having.
That's right.
So now my judgment is off, you know? And
Yes,
too many times we lose out on good things because of that same thing, of seeing things in a way that isn't for either good or bad, because it could be either way, you know?
that's right. That's right.
We draw our own conclusion and it's the end all be all. And sometimes people don't take the time to just talk to each other, talk to someone to find out who are you.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause, we each have a story. Just ask
Everyone
me,
has a
who are
story.
you?
Yep. And your story tells how you ended up at the place that you are at in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and how you handle the things that's happened to you in your past,
Mm-hmm.
and how you deal with people. And
Mm-hmm.
we as human beings, you got to understand that we all come tarnished and messed up,
Mm-hmm.
but the
Half of
outside,
us were broken. We got
most of us
broken.
are
Some
broken.
damage was taken, especially Gen Xers.
Oh,
Who
whew.
we get it. We've been done
Yes,
some stuff,
yes, yes,
We're
absolutely.
strong and we're resilient, part of the fact that we had to be.
Yes,
So, but the whole thing is to sometimes just get to know someone. You might be surprised of who that is.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah, you
you
might
know,
just
and
be
and
surprised.
I like to live up to what Maya Angelou says: when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And in order
Wait
for
till
them to
then.
show you, you got to give them a chance to peel those
Mm-hmm.
layers off,
The
so that
layers.
you do get a
Hmm.
chance to see who the real person is.
Like Shrek says, the onion. I have layers,
I have
you know?
layers. You better
Mm-hmm.
know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So, um, and we as women tend to be, for most women. When I say we as women, I'm not really speaking of being
Generally,
authentic. Just women in
in
general
general.
that are very critical of each other,
Mm-hmm.
and judged off of rip, judge you
Mm-hmm.
for how you look, what you got on, your hair, your nails, your clothes, your makeup, like everything is under a microscope,
Scrutiny.
um
Yep.
for
Mm-hmm.
to from woman to woman. And it's just hating on each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be the prettiest woman in the world. You're not going to be most of the time, you're not going to be the richest woman in the world either. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
um you know we all come tarnished, and if we just would be decent human beings, would be such a better world.
Mm-hmm. And try to learn to understand what you want for yourself, do unto others. But I think that phrase is being so short-lived. People don't really do that these days. It's
No,
not
they don't.
trending anymore.
No, no.
Half the good stuff stopped trending.
Right.
Trending. Yeah.
I've had people say to me, I don't know what to look at anymore. I just don't know anymore, and that's a shame. And it's mostly us Gen Xers that are
Hmm.
in this position of, I just don't know what to look at anymore. I don't know what to watch anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. We're just like, what is what happened?
But yeah, we do that. But somewhere, even if you run across this podcast and it's something to take away, don't give up on giving time on someone,
That's
even a
right.
second or so. Don't
That's
give
right.
up on that, you know, because you just never know.
That's
You
right.
never know. We're never too better than or too this than someone. Be your sister's keeper, be your brother's keeper.
There you go. There you go. That's right.
Yeah, and the saying said, don't always judge the book by the cover. The
Right.
story might just have curveballs in it. Don't always read the same way. It's like
Some
drama or
cliffhangers in
suspense.
that book.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And you might just find that the book ain't crazy. Ah.
Oh, Gary Kennedy. Hello, Gary. Oh,
Or if the crazy is there, it's that good kind of crazy. Because we
that's
need some
right. Because
crazy.
that's what we are.
A
We're that
good
good kind
kind
of
of
crazy.
crazy.
We give it to you. We keeps
But
it
then again,
real.
I should have hit her with takes one to know one, don't it? Don't
Oh,
it? Don't it? Don't it? Takes one to know one.
yes,
Crazy and
it
crazy
does.
are like,
That's
huh.
right. Yeah, I wish I had fingers to do this. That's right. Thank you, everyone that's here in the comment section. It's so good to see you all here and supporting us. We can't tell you how much we thank you and appreciate you
Thank you.
for all that you're doing to be here with us. It means a lot. Truly, it does.
It does. Yes. But yeah, but that's the look.
It's the
Perception.
look. It
The
is.
look.
Yep.
Yep. And sometimes too, even with saying that, which is a major part of the spectrum, discernment is the other part. Because
See,
once you look and you start getting that, what you think is that aura inside, start tingling too. It alerts you. There's
yes, it
something else
does.
there.
Yes, it
And
does.
that's with me and her. That
Yes.
was the thing why we would come back because
Yes.
something is still intriguing, even
Yep.
with the crazy
That's
or
right.
with the glam.
Yep.
Something was still there. I
Yep.
needed to unfold that. Like, why do I keep coming back? Because something else, and it's that discernment. Something else is there,
And
and here we are.
we are a beautiful thing that God has made between us. It's perfect and it's beautiful, and to came from where we both came from, of how we saw each other. It's just yeah,
Yeah, and
blessing.
along with perspection, per- you
I
know the
know what
word.
you're saying. Y'all know what she's saying.
um, even though I said that discerning spirit is always still be aware. You know what I mean? Because wolves, sheep clothing is
Yes.
still a thing. It is
Oh,
still a
it
thing, and
sure is.
I know that's one of the reasons why most times we're hesitant to get to know because we've been burnt before. So to just dive deep in, and that's why, your creator, you always ask for understanding, allow me to see through better eyes than
That's
I
right.
have right now,
That's right. Yep.
because for me that
Yes.
has been through a lot of stuff. I had walls up. I don't let people in. That's why I
Yep.
keep telling her how she got so far in is beyond me. I don't let people in. I seem extroverted, but I'm actually introverted. I am afraid of people. But again, I have learned to trust
She let me all the way
somewhat
in, y'all.
all the way in, child. Ooh, all the way. And I be fighting. I be fighting to build them wall. They just wouldn't stay up. Like, oh my God, I don't want to. Why is she coming in? Get her out. Ain't
So
that life though?
yeah, yeah. But I guess this episode was really just kind of bring some awareness to when you meet a person out
Give them
there,
a chance.
give them an opportunity to show who
Mm-hmm.
they are. Um,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so this
Or
is
prove you wrong. Yeah.
prove me wrong. I get
Mm-hmm.
everybody starts out with an A with
Mm-hmm.
you. You
Mm-hmm.
start out with an A. It's up to you to keep it. Now
Mm-hmm.
you can drop that grade very quickly.
Mm-hmm. You out my class. She
Woo!
gives more chances than I
I
do.
I do. I do. It's funny. I'm the one that scratches, but I'm also the one that gives the most chances. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird the
she
way
do the
I
kitty
always
sister.
forever love y'all
Okay, she
beautiful
gonna do
people.
the, like a kitty.
There she goes.
I don't know what I do.
We always
I
got
do the
love.
same. We just do it. We're the same, but we're different. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Cause we pretty much do the same thing.
we do. We really do. So you guys, when you're out there and you're scrolling through the internet and you're seeing people, yeah, I know it's just human nature to
Mm-hmm.
kind of summarize a person up, based off of what we
Mm-hmm.
see another human
See.
being as, and remember, it starts out what our mind
Mm-hmm.
portrays the other person to be, before you actually see whether that person is what you made up in your mind to be. Now, of course,
Mm-hmm.
there is the common sense
It's
factor
a
of if it looks like a duck and talks like a duck, it
Look
must
it
be a
up.
duck. Uh, but like in circumstances like what we've
Mm-hmm.
just talked about for ourselves, that it's just to say, especially in the time that we're living in, let's
Mm-hmm.
um let's be a little more considerate and try not to be
Mindful.
so
Mm-hmm.
judgmental towards the next human being. Let's give them a
Mm-hmm.
chance to prove themselves before
Mm-hmm.
we just knock them out the box.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Give love
yeah,
a chance. Yeah.
we have
We kind of
once
need
again
that.
we have come around to 30 minutes again. That was so fast.
Yeah.
It was so very fast. Um, I wanted to discuss, well, not discuss,
Thank
but I
you.
wanted to put out there that if you have a topic you'd like to hear us discuss, please contact us at Kathy Nadine at Authentic Cats Meow Podcast Flow. And I'll put that right back under
The
here in
link is
just a
below.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll throw that back up there again. Also, we will be starting a series called Ask the Authentic Meow, and it's kind of based off of what I say, off of the little newspaper clipping, Dear Abby.
Yeah, Abby.
Yeah, kind of like the old Dear Abby thing, but with the updated version.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be,
Authentically. Mhm.
yes, the
Go ahead,
authentic.
baby.
Yeah, it's the authentic version where she will be answering life questions about love and life experiences. Now, sometimes it may get a little crazy when she responds, so be prepared because you just
And
don't know.
y'all, that she is us. That's what that she is.
She was like, "Who?"
She's
She
not
thought
talking to.
it was just gonna be her.
Yeah.
No, the answers will come from one of us or the both of us, which is why I say it could get, because if it's coming from me, sure enough, you just never know what answer y'all may get from me.
I ain't know much better.
So be tuning in to that series that will be coming soon. And also at this time, I would like to give a special shout out to MLT Networks, my mentor Kevin. He has he is the VP of this mcmagazines.com, and also a part of imrestored.com. When you get a chance, go check out those websites. I did not get a chance to get that up so that I could put it on screen for you guys. But again, it's mgmagazines.com. And this is recorded, so you could just always pause it and get it.
And write it down.
You can write it down. And also, I am the letter I, the letter M, restored.com. Go give them go check them out. They're doing some powerful things with the church, and more than anything with God. And if that's something that interests you, please go over there and give them a check out, and subscribe to their website. So, all right, we have come to the end of our show, and you guys got to stay tuned for podcast number 3. Um, see what we're going to talk about then, because these podcasts are going to get a little more in depth and a little more deeper with as we go along. We're just getting our feet wet right
Yes.
now, but trust and believe that it's gonna get
There is
interesting.
more to come.
We are full of a lot of stuff. We keep ourselves entertained for hours at a time. We know we can do the same for y'all. So I did put that our email address up there. So if you have a topic that you would like to discuss, or you would like to contribute to a life question about love or life, to the Authentic Meow, there it is at the bottom for you, Kathy Nadine at Authentic Cats Meow Podcast Flow.net. All right, everyone. Well, we sure do thank you again for being here with us. It was a pleasure. Join us again next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that right? I never can
Yeah.
keep up with that. Well, we'll
And
do this.
also, word of mouth is the best advertisement. So
Yes,
if
it
you know
is.
someone who would, just tell them to come on over. We all in here
That's
and check
right.
us out.
That's
Hmm.
right. Yes, absolutely. So, all right. Well, we're out of here. And again, thank you to our subscribers for your support and for those who are joining our show and joining the podcast. You all take care. We are out of here. We'll see you next
Peace.
Tuesday night.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.